Hello, how you doing? All right, so this is my kitchen. Oh man. Okay, so okay, so so I'll start with my fridge, I guess my freezer. These are like soup. It's like if the grid goes down or whatever. Hopefully I have electricity, but thaw that and that's some homemade soup and some stuff. So that's just like not stuff I really eat. So I've got some wild caught salmon. I like to have these mixed vegetables. That's probably pretty disgusting. Shrimp. I don't have any amount of tilapia right now. Frozen blueberries. My friend caught some fish and gave it to me. I love it when that happens. Here's the fridge. See, I got strawberries, and behind it some thing of mushrooms. So now, like putting mushrooms in a Tupperware is not the best way to keep them from going bad. And I have a link in the description box of a playlist that goes over the details of many of the things I'll say. But it's not always about what works the best. Sometimes it's about organization, because when I buy mushrooms, I eat them. I'll eat them really fast, and I eat them before they go bad. So you just notice with experience, you notice which vegetables or fruits are going bad, and then you research how to make them stay fresher longer. I like to pre-cook my rice. I need to make more instant brown rice. See, I got each one. The reason there's a list on it is so when I make the shopping list, but anything could really go in it in a way, but generally it is the stuff that's in it. This one's like the extra fruit. So like if I get pineapple or melons or watermelons, things like that, I'll keep it out here, but when it's time to eat it, I'll chop it up and put it in a Tupperware, so I don't put things like that in there. Got my celery and spinach. Back there is my kale, and that's some leftovers, some cherry tomatoes. These are the vegetables that you put in almost everything. Radishes, cabbage, onions, green bell peppers, carrots. The carrots are actually for my salad. This one has organic, regular carrots. And then these are the general fruits. I have grapefruit each morning, and then I have. It's just those ones are a little bit more common. Then I got my eggs. So it's easier said than done, a low salt diet. But you get tricks. I'll use this to sometimes flavor up things, It's unsalted, but it has just a little bit of sodium in it, but it's natural occurring sodium, so that's good. But then some exceptions is I I eat goat's cheese. It's non-inflammatory. It's the most healthy cheese in the world. And it happens to be lower in sodium than like any kind of cheese. So I'll just have a little bit of that. You need some sodium. Coconut milk. Tabasco is the other thing. I put Tabasco on everything. It's really low in sodium. It might be the lowest in C30. It's low in sodium, you know. And then just basic condiments. I have that, but I don't use soy sauce. That's a bit overkill. You know, some of these things I do. This is like a medicine stuff. Pitted prunes, lemon, 100% lemon juice. I like to have lime juice 100% in there too. Of course, apple cider vinegar, organic, some sauerkraut. This cheese is just, it's too high in sodium, but it's lower than most cheeses. So then I got my spices that I use for everything. I'll do a video on that one, Angie's salt-free diet, but none of these have salt in them. Those are just my inventions. Of course, you want to get first cold pressed extra virgin olive oil. The other pressings can get moldy and they just scrape the mold off the top. Ethiopian coffee. I don't really eat that because I got this. This is like the top of the line protein, non-inflammatory pea protein and hemp protein, but it's too high in sodium, so I'm gonna have to give it to my son. I'm gonna have to do this. I just use that. It's just basically just ground up organic hemp for my shake. I'll put a little peanut butter in that sometimes, coconut oil. This is the real deal. This is like raw, local honey, which unfiltered and everything, which I don't really eat. I don't put that on, barely use it. That'll last me forever. Unsalted peanuts, I throw that in sautés sometimes. Did you know you can get canned beans? It's no salt added. I like to keep dates available. This is like my favorite thing. Wild caught skinless and boneless fillets in water, sardines, sustainably caught in water. It's just, these are also in water. Some tuna, I rarely eat tuna, but coconut milk. This kind has a lot less, it just has guar gum. It's coconut milk and guar gum, which is a thickening agent. No, the cheaper kind has a whole bunch of preservatives. Another one, extra one of these. And then up here I've got my coffees. There I've got some Tanzanian coffee. My green tea. There's like assorted, there's mint and chamomile and just assorted teas and stuff up there. These are all my vitamins and supplements, like for example the organic unisex multivitamin, instant. That's okay. Then down here I got beans, instant brown rice, no salt unless you add it. So like you can't have bread. And quinoa, steel cut oats, and oatmeal. Again, if you don't add salt, then garlic with it open because it lasts longer. And the coffee filters, I use one of those coffee filters. Pecans, I eat lots of pecans and walnuts. And then here's just my spices. See, here's like extra of my spice. So I got like 2 things of spices there. Okay, so there you see my kitchen.